Miss Lizzie Andrew Borden. Before the jury's discharged to consider your case, the state of Massachusetts grants you privilege to add any word of your own. Have you anything to say?
I am innocent. I leave the facts to speak for themselves.
Such a glorious day, bright and clear and fine, and 84 degrees, at 10 till 9. But to wake up and find that the corn is so wide we could eat it off the stalk makes it harder to care that there's so little air. It is difficult to walk, let alone talk. Such a lovely day, perfect in every way, though it is a little warm, even for August.
Bridget!
Yes, Mrs. Borden?
Finished with those windows yet?
Not yet, Mrs. Borden.
Well, hurry up. I need your help inside.
Good morning, Mrs. Durfee, Mrs. Churchill.
And to you, Mrs. Brayton.
Such a marvelous
Such a glorious
day.
Lush and oh so green, and 92 degrees.
At 9:15.
The roses and lilies are open in full.
They are stunning, I admit.
Oh, I just can't begin to take it all in unless perhaps I sit for just a bit.
An extraordinary day in an ordinary way, though it is a little warm, even for August. But the almanac says Tuesday, we are due to get some rain. Not to say that we're complaining, but it's cooler when it's raining, but our patience is remaining. We could use a rest, not the usual day. Can't remember when we hit 102.
Oh dear!
By 10:30.
Perhaps it is better to stay in the house at least till afternoon.
We could all use a rest from being so blessed,
Since early on in June.
for it's just a little warm, even for August.
Good morning, Mr. Borden.
Ladies,
Finished at the bank early this morning, are you?
I'm a bit under the weather today.
Sorry to hear that. Miss Lizzie at home?
Should be.
I have some samples for her from the dressmaker. Damn it to hell!
Soon enough we'll see September, bringing shorter days for sure. And it won't be 107 at 11:15.
Ladies, won't that just be heaven? I'm going to faint.
Poor thing.
She'll take these things to Miss Lizzie and then I must retire.
And it's just a little warm, even for August. Even for August. Even for August. Even for August.
Oh, Mrs. Churchill, do come in. Someone has killed Father.
Detective Fleet, get over to 92 2nd Street. There's been some sort of disturbance.
Right away, counselor.
Quiet little town, quiet little corner.
Quiet little family.
Andrew Borden, prominent citizen.
Andrew Borden.
Gentlemen,
Paragon. Andrew Borden, elderly father, was found dead.
Andrew Borden found in a puddle of
I heard a river of.
More like an ocean of
Blood.
The police is on their way, miss. Thank you, Maggie.
He was killed with a knife.
no eraser.
no one acts.
Cut 7 times. Detective Fleet, Mrs. Churchill, Miss Lizzie, sliced 14 times. Do you know of anyone who would want to harm your father? Hacked 20 times.
No, I do not.
Helpless victim could not hide.
Door was bolted from inside.
Did the deed, the madman fled, nearly severing his head. Covered in blood, smothered in blood, bathed in the blood, and he is dead. Shrewd, upstanding, humble too, finest man I ever knew. What a senseless tragedy, oh if I could only see. Crowds outside our tents.
Stop them before they break the fence.
Do not get hysterical.
Poor man so pure and man so pure and man so pure and man so pure.
Quiet little town, quiet little family.
Quiet little history.
Maggie, fetch me a fresh handkerchief from upstairs.
I'm frightened. The devil himself has visited this house today. I can't. I won't.
Come, Bridget, I will go with you.
Where is Mrs. Borden?
She received a note this morning. Someone in town was sick.
Abby Borden, kind and generous.
Abby Borden,
Pious and humble.
Abby Borden, widow.
Oh, dear God.
Dead.
She's...
Is there another?
she's so bad.
Abby Borden, dressed in a dressing gown, dead before she hit the ground.
I never heard a sound.
Your mother?
She is my stepmother. My mother died when I was a child.
Cut 40 times. Miss Lizzie, where is your sister?
Emma
Sliced 90 times.
has gone to visit the Brownells in Fairhaven.
600 times. Oh.
Miss Lizzie, you were indoors all morning.
I should think so, sir.
I see.
No, I did go out to the barn. I needed some lead for a sinker.
A sinker. Miss Lizzie, perhaps this is not the best time
I
to...
can answer your questions now as well as any other time.
I'll come back tomorrow morning. We'll have officers on duty round the clock. Just don't touch anything, Miss Lizzie.
Motive is a mystery.
Wonder if they think it's me.
Orphan sisters left with their inheritances due. Everyone saw the maid outside all morning,
Right, sir.
and the sister Emma was out of town.
Right, sir.
I understand Andrew Borden was a very wealthy man.
True.
Now his daughters are.
Lizzie?
Oh, Emma.
7 days without a clue, and another interview. Must be shock, for since they died, for Miss Lizzie hasn't cried.
Oh, Detective Fleet, you've come back. Do you need to do another search?
That will not be necessary. But, Miss Emma, I think it best if you, your sister, and Miss Sullivan remain in the house.
Story of the year,
Why? Is someone here suspected?
story of the decade,
I regret to say,
story of the century. Lizzie's accused.
Lizzie, hurry. They'll start the meeting without us.
Coming, Emma! Mrs. Churchill, Mrs. Durfee, Mrs. Brayton. Wait! I need a minute more. Oh, a meeting at Brayton House. More pink, more red. Maybe I should wear the white instead. Or the gold. They're both too old. Just for once I should have something smart to wear.
Lizzie!
My hair! Pull that strand down, tuck this away. With the hat a little lower, it will almost hide the gray. Coming!
Today?
Yes, Abby.
I want that one there, with the porch that wraps around.
The one so tall you can't see the roof from the ground. The house on the hill, all the trees in a line, so fancy and fine, and the gate so strong, so beautiful, keeping every secret in its halls, granting every wish within its walls. From each windowsill you can stand looking down on the whole of the town, far away from harm, from anyone. Dishes full of strawberries and cream, feather beds like some girls only dream, and you never cry, no, not inside the house on the hill. I can see that it's near, but it's so far from here. Still it calls to me, especially. Will it turn the darkness into light? If I wish enough, I think it might. See it shining there beneath the moon each night. It's glowing brighter. Soon I'll be there. As I pray each day I will. In the house on the hill.
Good afternoon, Miss Lizzie, Emma, Mrs. Borden. Shall we get started? We'll all arrive at 8 to set up the tables with napkin and plate, then string up the flowers, arrange the display.
Oh, someone must wash all the linen today.
I'll do it.
Are you sure?
I'll do it. We'll need to serve in shifts.
Why? Well, someone must stay in the church counting gifts.
Oh, the sun will be hot.
I've got a big hat.
Why, thank you, Miss Borden, so you can do that.
She'll do it.
Yes, I'll do it.
Ladies, we have found ourselves a most ambitious volunteer.
These biscuits are delicious.
Thank you, Mrs. Borden. Oh, I'll have to order more for the next meeting.
Have you read about the latest suffragette protests?
You know, I'm a firm supporter of women having a role in politics. A gracious one. Take the First Lady, Mrs. Harrison, organizing all those quilting bees. It's always correct to assist in a dignified way, not by trying to step above our place, but by saving less fortunates case by case.
One slice of pie,
A raffle or dance
might serve to buy someone a second chance. Now, where were we? We'll have a list showing what people give, set out for all our guests to see.
Set an example, the first in the book.
Will be me.
then me.
Then me.
Then me.
I'll give $1.
$2.
I'll give 3.
Oh, Miss Borden, such generosity. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Quite sure.
Then, ladies, I think we shall have the most successful bake sale Fall River has ever seen. We'll all arrive at 8.
I'll be there at 7.
Set up the tables with napkin and plate to shine up the silver and arrange the display. Changing the world in a delicate way. As the temperate, dedicated women all today. Hear, hear.
The house on the hill, all the trees and lines so fancy and fine, and the gate so strong, so...
Lizzie, you waste too much time staring out that window. But I do have a present for you.
Oh, Father, there's a photograph inside. A lady.
That's your mother.
She's so beautiful.
She was beautiful, and you're beautiful too.
Do you still think of her?
Every time I look at you,
Is she far away?
very far away,
Nothing that we can do.
but it brightens up my day every time I look at you, and I hope that she knows
Some way, somehow,
I'll never lose her now.
are you missing her?
Always missing her. Wish it wasn't true.
But she's here beside my heart.
Inside my heart, every time I look at you. Now, what have I always told you?
Valuable things are very rare. cannot have them every day.
Valuable things are very rare. We cannot have them every day.
Fine day for commerce, Mrs. Durfee.
It is indeed.
Good morning, Miss Borden.
And good morning to you.
Buttons from Luttons of Fall River, Mass. Some shine for your leg of muttons, accessories with class. Myself, I'm quite smitten with these silver-plated. They're elegant, formal, and yet understated.
Do you think they suit me?
Come closer and see. They won't last long once the ladies from the hill flock down.
I'm sure. No, I think not today.
Oh, perhaps something plainer?
Just because my father's tastes are plain does not mean that mine are. Oh, those are lovely.
Ah, yes. Cotton from Luttons, a pleasure to stitch. 300 thread count Egyptian, that's why it's so rich. I'm specially partial to this white piquet, arrived at the harbor from Paris today.
It is awfully chic.
Be gone by next week. Worth the price, don't think twice.
My allowance just doesn't permit.
Grab it fast, it won't last.
A peek, if I may.
As you wish.
No thanks. Good day.
Good day.
Good afternoon, Miss Borden.
And good afternoon to you.
Bonbons from Durfee's, the richest around. Some sin for the well-heeled lady, why not take a pound? Now who needs a suitor with friends so delicious? And this way a woman gets fed when she wishes.
I don't know, but they're so...
A taste, then you go.
I am tempted.
I'm sure you are. What lady could resist?
Perhaps not today. Oh, but they just look scandalous.
Try the square, that one there.
It's a bit out of my reach.
Have a snack.
Put them back, perhaps another time.
Of course, dear. What's mine is yours, dear.
To Mr. Andrew J. Borden.
Of 92 2nd Street.
I regret to inform you that your daughter, Miss Lizzie, visited my shop again this week.
And upon her departure...
I noticed some missing items.
Lizzie, twice in 1 month.
Of course, it is my intention to have your assistance
In settling this matter with the utmost discretion.
So I have enclosed a list of missing items. 6 silver buttons.
$1 a deal.
4 squares of chocolates.
8 cents each, a steal.
So fancy.
So tasty.
1 yard of lace.
12 licorice whips.
Call it a case.
Lizzie, I have enclosed a check, but this is just between you and me.
Oh, of course, Mr. Borden. This is just between you.
And me.
Profits for merchants of Fall River, Mass. Some shine for her leg of mutton.
Some sweets for my favorite glutton.
We're here to help out.
It's good to the girl.
She'll get what she can.
Ta-ta.
Toodaloo. Then bills to the man. 'Cause that's what good salesmanship's all about. Come again, Miss Borden.
Lovely creatures, loyal friends, I must keep you safe till daylight ends. I know you'd never mean to hurt me with goodbye, but still the moment that you saw the open sky, you'd fly away. We'd fly away. Trips of fancy, foolish flight, why eyes are not to whet your appetite. For once your eyes have seen and once your heart has flown, it's harder that the cage is all you've ever known. Don't fly away.
We'll fly away. Keep you safe.
Outside the danger lurks wherever you may land.
Many hearts.
Outside a stranger waits to crush you in his hand.
I'll be your friend.
In here is someone who's devoted just to you, who asks for nothing but devotion from you too. Don't fly away.
We'll fly away.
Stop your dreaming.
Don't stop dreaming.
Still your wings.
Spread your wings.
Close your eyes and think of better things. You know you're all I have. You'll see I'm all you need. And we may both find happiness as long as we don't fly away.
Can fly away.
Don't fly away.
This just don't seem right.
If you're a handyman or a Maggie, you got no choice.
Miss Sullivan, exactly what kind of work were you doing outside? Anything involving a hatchet?
I should say not. I was sent outside to...
Wash the windows, Maggie.
Me name's Bridget. Make sure you lock the door, miss.
I'll keep a careful eye.
Do the Maggie work in the heat. What is that? A nasty little stain driving me insane. I'll rub it and I'll scrub it. Unless it starts to rain. Wouldn't that be nice? God have mercy on a tired woman. Why be working work twice? Any day I do it better, but the Maggie ain't too well. Just one bite of that stew last night, and me insides feel like hell. Oh, sorry.
Where is Bridget?
I sent her outside to wash the windows. They are filthy. People will think we are heathens.
What do we care what people think?
I care what people think. So, how are you feeling this morning?
I should like to die. I was up all night with a hideous illness.
Pity.
Mr. Borden, too.
Really?
Just the heat, I suppose.
Oh, the mutton stew.
The stew was fine.
For you.
Has Mr. Borden left for the bank yet?
A few minutes ago, so we know he'll be back promptly at noon.
So, we have the morning together then, yes?
Oh, yes. The morning together.
Do the Maggie work in the steam. Look at that. A nasty little sponge sticking there like fudge. I'll rub it and I'll scrub it. But it just won't budge. What about a storm? God have mercy on a tired woman who's a wee bit warm. For in case you haven't noticed, the Maggie's none too fit. Me hands are pale and me head is light, and me insides feel like sorry. Oh, great a bug, sitting there so smug. Gonna get you, little bastard. Time is up for you. Sorry, die, little sat. A friend of mine you're not. I'll show you what a bit of Irish grit can do.
Your father does what he thinks is best, you know.
Best for whom?
Best for us all. His family.
His family is Emma, myself, and a woman rotting underground in the Oak Grove Cemetery.
I cannot believe the things that come out of your mouth if your father hears talk like that.
Then what will he do? Don't threaten me, Abby. I am his daughter.
And I am his wife.
A contest of wills would be most unpleasant.
There is no contest, and only one will. You would just better hope that when the time comes, I go first.
I thought you were living for the day when it would all be yours.
Screw the Maggie work.
Stand still.
Need a break.
Until, oh, look at that. A little bit of fire, all dressed in fine attire. They'll hiss and then they'll kiss like eerie cries.
So smug you are, so selfish.
He bought a house for your sister who could well enough buy 10 of them for herself. I think what he does for your people he should do for his own.
Careful! You still may be thrown from this house without a penny.
Do you think so?
I need to change the bedding in the guest room. Send Bridget up to help when she's done with the windows. If she's still alive.
Goodbye, Abby.
So I'll take a breeze. God have mercy on a tired woman, hey, I'm on me knees. Well, the ladies all are devils, you know it's just me luck. And the mister, he don't help none, oh, that nasty skinflint. Forget it. Do the Maggie work knob,
Twist the key, lift the latch.
the Maggie
Catch your breath,
work.
give the sign.
Set the scene, waste no time.
I am so You'll have to hold down the racket. I'm serving the noon meal.
Miss Lizzie inside? I haven't seen her this morning.
You best keep your mind on your work. And off of Miss Lizzie.
To live in the house, all the crystal and wine, so fancy and fine, and the girl so strong, so beautiful.
Dinner is served. Oh, Jesus, me and Joseph. The same stew again. No amount of money buys a chop that lasts so long. Another dinner. Will it make it? Perhaps with pepper and a prayer. Mrs. Borden, quite discerning. She wouldn't like it if she found a hair. Once it was a feast, been a week at least. Now it isn't fit for a soul. Well, it's not that I can't cook. Oh, it's better not to look. Close your eyes and swallow it whole.
Prayers before the feeding.
That's what they'll be needing.
Another dinner. What's she serving?
Bridget's famous mutton stew.
Oh, I thank you. Just a little. This heat has cut my appetite in two.
I can't breathe in here.
Sit and eat your meal.
I'm not feeling well. I'm going outside.
Lizzie!
Let her go and rest. It's really for the best. Show some understanding, what's the hurt? Father, in a day or two, you get back the girl you knew.
Wait until they see what's for dessert.
Another dinner. She's looking thinner. A cookie?
Leave it by my door.
One more day of this.
What would she be like to kiss?
Looks like what I used to wax the floor.
There's no escaping.
Please stop that scraping.
It's no use, I shouldn't even try. I'd be refused.
May I be excused?
No.
Still, she's pretty.
Oh, me God, a fly!
Another dinner.
Second helping.
Have to keep my strength up.
Yes, indeed.
Pass the butter.
And the bucket.
There'll be enough for breakfast.
Guaranteed.
Another dinner. Another day of it.
Another day of her.
What would it be like to be in a house on the hill? All the trees in a line, so fancy and
And
fine.
her eyes so strong, so beautiful.
Somewhere pretty everyone can see.
Do I dare to think she might like me?
See it shining there beneath the moon each night. It's growing brighter, soon I'll be there.
Though I know she never will.
In the house on the hill.
Another dinner.
Another dinner. Mr. Flaherty, take this ring. Passage overseas is expensive.
Miss, I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Borden.
You can call me Lizzie.
Don't stop dreaming.
Don't stop dreaming.
Spread your wings.
Spread your wings.
Close your eyes and think of
Better
things.
Feeling better?
A little.
Good. I'll look in on you later.
And we may both find happiness as long as
we can fly away.
we'll fly away.
Buttons from Latins of forever mass. Sunshine for your leg or muttons. Accessories with class.
You should try to sleep. I think these things sometimes come to a boil in the evening.
Because they've been simmering all day.
Say your prayers.
Say your prayers.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Our Father, who art... Our Father. Remain still, remain cool, I think not. As if a lobster lay there still, while it boils alive in the pot. It is so hot. Beautiful pears in the prime of their season wither and die each passing day. No one can see, but I know the reason. All of the heat sucks their life away. It is so very hot. Stuck here with Abby, locked in the house like birds in a cage. Smothered in layers covering all the truth and the rage. If I meet her eye, she looks away, but I still know what she's thinking. She can douse herself in cheap perfume, but it doesn't stop her stinking. Like a hothouse flower overripe that no one wants to pick. I wait and I wait as I wilt away. It's enough to make you sick. I stay polite, avoid the fight, but it's so very hot. Even the pavement, usually stable, gives just a bit underneath my feet. Others keep walking, how are they able? My heart is softer than concrete. Then there's Emma, so sincere, blessedly naive. She says be brave as if I should. She says behave as if I could. Become, I won't. Relax, I don't. Sit and smile and lie. God knows I try.
You say wherever you may have any harm. Outside a stranger waits to crush you in his hand. I'll be your friend. Someone who's devoted just come to my arms. Who ask for nothing but devotion from you two.
I stay discreet, embraced in heat each time we meet. A girl so pure and good.
Like girl so pure and good.
This is just between you and me.
I think not. It's far too high.
to speak for themselves.
Ladies, I've been thinking.
I get so unnerved when she says that.
You hush. I've been thinking about Lizzie.
We haven't forgotten her. We sent a package.
Yes, but I'm not sure it is wise to seem too familiar.
Poor girl, it's been 10 months. And none of us here have visited once. Someone should go.
You mean to herself?
She was on the committee.
I know it too well. You do it.
I have to mind the store. You do it.
I went there quilting right after.
You are the president.
Perhaps for just a while. For she is a lady in need of a smile.
You'll take her some fruit
and flowers and tea.
What will Fall River be thinking of me?
Time's running out.
So I'll do it.
Emma, I've received a note from Mrs. Brayton. She's coming this evening to pay her respects. I knew they hadn't forgotten me.
Oh, Lizzie, I'm so nervous. The courtroom full of all those men, the reporters.
You'll be fine, Emma.
Well, what if they ask me about...
You just do what you think is right.
The sister knows something.
The sister.
Emma Borden knows something.
They all know something.
I wish we knew something. Time's running out, Fleet.
It is a most unpopular case.
Thank you, Fleet. And the press, look at this. The 9th day of the circus in New Bedford they call the trial of Lizzie Borden.
Ruining a woman's reputation is a most deplorable and heinous thing to do. Prosecuting without evidence is just another thing they put the screaming daughter through. Lady sit, lady sew, lady servant who is willing to believe that a chamomile-sipping temperate Christian woman killed her parents with an axe. And day by day the state hacks away at this poor little girl and her sister and friends. All because they haven't a clue the trial unwinds. Now what will they do?
Emma, your dress is all, and your hat. Oh, here, sister, let me help you. Move this bow up, lay this part here. With the brim a little lower, it will almost hide the fear. Drape a scarf on your arm.
Oh, I'll make a mistake.
Keep both hands down lower so they don't see you shake.
Oh, I've sat there every day, just knowing I would have to testify.
I'll be right there. You just say what you think is right.
You just say what you think is right.
In times such as these, we assist in our work.
They escape in their womanly way.
Above our faces by saving the stricken. Piece by piece, one quick stop by
Having a night, showing some
might serve to buy us all some small relief.
Good luck, Mrs. Brayton.
Good luck, sir. I'm sure it will go very well.
Not according to this.
Ruining a woman's reputation is a most deplorable and heinous thing to do. Prosecuting without evidence is just another thing they put the screaming daughter through. Lady six, lady sew, lady seven, who is willing to believe.
What will Fall River be thinking of me?
Ruining a woman's reputation is a most deplorable and heinous thing to do. Prosecuting without evidence is just another thing they put the screaming daughter through. Lady six, lady sew, lady seven, who is willing to believe. Time's running out as the trial of Lizzie Borden unwinds.
Lizzie, that's your Bedford cord dress.
Yes, it is. But it was ruined when Father killed my pigeons. I should just burn it.
Lizzie, Mrs. Churchill is on her way down.
And what would she think if she sees a dress smeared with blood? Oh, the fire's not hot enough.
Hello, ladies.
Tell us, Adelaide, won't you? What have we missed? The mission.
Oh, no, it's not like me to be telling stories.
Please, Mrs. Churchill.
No. You know Mrs. Cherry, of course it's wrong to tell, but she let it slip that her cousin up in Cambridge isn't well. Seems she got herself out of bed one night and wandered on a train, and they found her 3 weeks later running naked in the rain.
Oh, how awful!
Oh, how sad!
Such a shame for Mrs. Cherry.
Yes, it really is too bad.
Do you think it could run in the family?
I've heard these things too.
What are you saying?
I don't think that's true.
I've said too much.
No, Mrs. Churchill. My spirits are lighter already.
Do go on, Adelaide.
No. You know Kingsley's daughter, of course I shouldn't say, but I've heard it said that she entertains when father is away. But she found herself in a little bind and took a 9-month tour. She returned a few pounds lighter. Need I say anything more?
Oh, you're awful.
Oh, you're bad.
Always liked Sweet Kingsley's daughter.
Closest friend I ever had.
Puts an end to her options and she's only 22. So terrible, so true.
What are you doing?
Emma?
I've a bit for you. They've been having demonstrations in quite the strident tone on the need for women voting.
They should leave us all alone. It would be an awful burden to acquire such control.
Soon they'll let us in the army.
Well, you won't see me enroll. Lizzie, be careful around that fire.
Enough of politics.
The water's almost ready.
Oh, yes. Tell us one more story.
No. You know Mr. Grayson takes his nightly sip and insists he's just out walking, but it's quite a well-planned trip. Seems he has a taste for his Irish girl, but the missus played a trick and replaced his gin with turpentine. Now the Irish make him sick.
Oh, how evil!
Oh, how cruel!
Always liked that Mrs. Grayson.
We were girlfriends back in school. Now he sticks by her side ever faithfully.
And his other choice would be.
But of course, you never heard it from me. I'll get the tea. Lizzie, what is that? You've burned that dress?
Yes, it was so soiled with paint, I thought I'd just as well destroy it.
I told her to.
Oh, Lizzie, I'm afraid that's the worst thing you could have done. What if they ask us about it? What would it look like?
Then how could you let me do it?
Have you thought about what you might do?
The Harringtons' house is up for sale. Perhaps we'll move in there.
On the hill? I should go. The carriage is waiting.
The carriage is waiting.
Goodbye, and God bless. Oh, house on the hill, so fancy and fine, and so close to mine.
Such attention is hard since the scandal came. You open up the news
and see your name.
The quiet is gone and the lane is so full you can barely get to your door. And with so many horses, the problem, of course, is the droppings on the street.
And wiping your feet.
So you end another day full of people in your way. And it's just been getting worse ever since August.
But the judge is saying Tuesday they may finally be through.
We'll be off the exhibition.
I'll be out of opposition.
They will end the Inquisition. The storm will pass. But despite the disarray, soon will come the day we're a quiet little town. Maybe by August.
Beautiful pears in the prime of their season, wither and die each passing day. No one can see, but I know the reason.
I know the reason. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Ask a working woman way too many questions, then expect that she can keep her story straight. Did you hear her there or see her anywhere? Oh, yes or no, sir, let me think, sir, yes, I wait. Close your lip, take a sip, think it through. Wish I hadn't said a thing about rotten food or bloody bones, or even worse, the money missing from the desk. Oh, sorry.
I heard shouting. I trust it's calmer now.
This would be a misplaced trust.
I wish I could help you somehow.
You are very kind. But I am afraid that nothing short of a miracle can help me now. Someone has robbed the house. It could have been one of Father's enemies. You have seen the way he is.
I have seen the way he is to me, and to you.
And to everyone. I cannot help but feel afraid for him. With a man like that, in a town like this, at any turn, a trap. I have heard men talk, full of bitterness, of his niggling wounds and his iron fist. Somebody might snap. Danger could be anywhere, right out here or in there. Not too hard to see, or something could happen to someone so easily.
So, you fear for his safety?
Yes! Whoever has robbed us may return. And if something happened to Father, I would be alone with her.
I hope they don't suspect me.
I don't know who Father suspects, but Abby will surely blame me. She has always hated me so. And if she were left in charge at a time like that, with a wife like this, so greedy and so cold, I know what she'd do if I turned my back. Has she made a plan? Is her heart so black? Could she be so bold? Awful things can happen fast. Each day might be his last in this family. Something could happen to someone
so easily.
Of course, if something were to happen to her, everything would be different.
What are you saying?
Father lives by his routine.
I know, I've seen.
Down the steps at 5 of 8, straight to the bank, never late. Sees a count till 10:30.
Here at noon and back again.
Clockwork.
Like clockwork. Mornings you are left alone.
We're on our own. She could be quietly sewing.
No one else around to see someone coming or going.
Father is still downtown. He is blind to her mission.
Think she is sent from above.
Won't she enjoy her position of spending the money she loves? Then what of Emma? What of me? What if something should happen to someone?
Something could happen to someone.
On a day like that, in a house like this, that shuts out all the sun, I could leave my room, I would not be missed. And with all these locks and a careless twist, I could undo just one. Emma could leave on a visit.
Bridget, go into town.
Someone who no one would notice.
Could creep in without a sound.
On a day like that, with a plan like this, then I would be rescued.
Justice would be swift.
With a man like you, and a girl like me, something could happen to someone.
Something could happen to someone. I'll help you.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. With a girl like that and a man like me, something could happen to someone. Something should happen to someone. So
see. When I am finally sure no eyes have followed me, and though I try alone to keep the tears away, they never seem to leave me far too long. So I cry alone when no one else is near. I try to do it quietly, but everyone can hear. Each night I lie alone with all these memories. I do not see how silence makes me wrong, for I was taught that God rewards the strong.
Tears like rain fall like stars gently into my heart. Wind like pain softly blows. No one hears, no one
They'll never know my buried dreams, the secret me, the me that screams, the painful truth in every single drop. For if I show the me that's real, the me that hurts, the me that feels, I fear the flood might never stop. For I alone know what is really true. I'll keep the secret safe like I was told to do. So let them try, they'll never see, they'll never get one tear from me. Just let them think my heart has turned to stone. Until the day I die, I'll
Tears like blood fall like rain, and still I feel no pain. Blood like tears pouring down, dream them up, make no sound.
Dear God, Robin, this is horrible.
They'll hang us for this.
No one must ever find out anything. You must go.
Come with me.
I can't. Now, more pink, less red. Maybe I should change the blouse instead.
No.
No. Pull that strand down, tuck this away. With my fringe a little lower, it will almost hide the
Gray?
apron clean. Hide the grain. If I keep my arms from moving, it will almost hide the
Stain? It's over now.
Father. Maggie! Run for the police! Someone has killed Father!
In the matter of the state of Massachusetts versus Lizzie Borden, the jury has reached a verdict. Not guilty.
Story of the year, story of the decade, story of the century. Lizzie Borden has her day, but someone killed and got away. She should move away from here, then it all will disappear.
It's over, sir.
Yes.
This is not justice. She's won.
Nobody's won, Fleet.
So she went ahead and bought Hiram Harrington's house. She named it Maplecroft and carved the name right out on the front steps.
She did indeed.
So, shall we begin the meeting? Perhaps we should take her a housewarming gift.
I think it's best to retire the fruit and flower mission for a while. Don't you agree, Mrs. Churchill? We have all done everything we should.
Yes, I suppose we have.
This is just between you and me.
In the house on the hill.